Have you ever wondered how a small city on the banks of the Tiber River grew into one of the most powerful empires in history? Welcome to the Chronicles of the Roman Empire. As the sun rises on the Italian peninsula, around 509 years before the birth of Christ, a new political entity emerges, the Roman Republic. Born out of the smoldering remnants of a monarchy, the Republic ignited a flame that would blaze across history. It was a time of struggle, of growth, of the forging of a civilization that would come to shape the world. In these early years, the Romans faced both internal strife and external threats. Yet, they persevered, their resilience echoing down the ages. They built the foundation for an empire, brick by brick, law by law, battle by battle. They created a society that was, in many ways, ahead of its time. From the ashes of monarchy, the Roman Republic was born, setting the stage for an empire that would shape the world. The Roman Republic, a beacon of democracy, was not destined to last forever. Power can often breed ambition, and ambition can lead to downfall. In the late Republic, Rome was vast, wealthy, and brimming with power, but it was also a hotbed of political strife, corruption, and social tension. The Republic's political system was designed for a city-state, not a sprawling empire, and it began to buckle under the weight of its own success. Enter Julius Caesar, a military genius with political savvy to match. He was ambitious, charismatic, and a master manipulator. He played the political game like a seasoned pro, currying favor with the people and making strategic alliances. But his ambitions didn't stop at the Senate. He sought ultimate power, and he was willing to break centuries-old traditions to get it. In the year 44 BC, Caesar declared himself dictator in perpetuity, effectively ending the Republic. But his reign was short-lived. Fearful of his growing power, a group of senators assassinated Caesar on the Ides of March, plunging Rome into chaos. But from this chaos emerged a new figure, a man who would forever change the face of Rome, Gaius Octavius, better known as Augustus. He was Caesar's adopted heir, a young man with a keen mind and a ruthless streak. Augustus outmaneuvered his rivals, consolidated power, and in 27 BC he became Rome's first emperor. The Senate still existed, but its power was largely ceremonial. The emperor held the real power, commanding the armies, controlling the treasury, and making the laws. It was a political revolution, a shift from republic to empire. Augustus implemented reforms that stabilized the empire, ushered in an era of peace known as the Pax Romana, and set the stage for the golden age of Roman civilization. His rule marked not just the end of the Republic, but the beginning of one of the greatest empires in history. The Roman Republic faded into history, replaced by the might and majesty of the Roman Empire. At its peak, the Roman Empire was a spectacle of power, grandeur, and sophistication. In this grand society, the social structure was as intricate as a finely woven tapestry. At the top, the senators, individuals of power and influence, held sway. Below them, the plebeians, the common people whose strength was in their numbers, and beneath them all, the slaves, who toiled and built the empire brick by brick. Family was the cornerstone of Roman society, with the paterfamilias, the oldest living male, holding absolute authority. Gender roles were clearly defined, with men engaging in politics and warfare, while women, though often overlooked, played vital roles in managing households and raising the next generation of Romans. Citizenship, a cherished status, was a complex affair. With numerous levels and privileges, the Roman economy, robust and diverse, was built on the strong backbone of agriculture. Trade routes crisscrossed the empire, bringing in goods from far-off lands, while a sophisticated system of currency facilitated transactions. Yet economic disparities were stark, with the opulence of Rome contrasting sharply against the rural poverty in its provinces. The daily life of a Roman was filled with a variety of activities, from the simple pleasures of food and clothing to the thrilling spectacles at the Colosseum. Life in Rome was a blend of the mundane and the extraordinary. Public baths, a social hub, and the theatrical performances were an integral part of Roman life, offering both entertainment and a chance for social interaction. But the Romans were not just about grandeur and spectacle. They left behind enduring legacies that continue to shape our world today. Their legal system, a complex and nuanced framework, forms the basis for many modern legal codes. Their architectural marvels like the Colosseum and the aqueducts stand as a testament to their engineering prowess. Their language, Latin, the language of law, science, and the church, continues to echo in our words and phrases. The Romans left an indelible mark on the world, a testament to their grandeur and sophistication. Their story is one of triumph and tragedy, of power and decline, but above all, it's a story of a civilization that continues to shape our world, even from the echoes of history. The Roman Empire was not built on philosophy and arts alone. It was forged in the fires of war and conquest. The Roman military machine was a force to be reckoned with, a well-oiled engine of expansion and control. The Roman legions, known for their discipline and strategic prowess, were the backbone of this military might. Armed with their iconic short swords, the gladius, and large rectangular shields, the scutum, Roman soldiers were trained to fight as a cohesive unit, their tactics emphasizing endurance, flexibility, and the power of the collective. The Roman military was also instrumental in maintaining the vast empire. From quelling rebellions to building roads and fortifications, the military's role extended beyond the battlefield. It was an integral part of the empire's administration, often acting as engineers, surveyors, and peacekeepers. Through their military might, the Romans created an empire that spanned 3 continents. All empires, no matter how grand, meet their end. The Roman Empire was no exception. Its decline was a complex process that played out over several centuries, marked by economic challenges, invasions, and internal conflicts. The Golden Age of Rome was sustained by its economic prowess. However, as the empire expanded, managing its vast territories and resources became increasingly difficult. Over-reliance on slave labor led to a stagnation in technological advancements, while rampant inflation and a devaluing currency wreaked havoc on the economy. The disparity between the wealthy elite and the struggling masses grew, leading to social unrest and political instability. But the troubles didn't end there. The empire's borders were under constant threat. The cost of maintaining the Roman military machine was enormous, placing a further strain on the economy. An influx of barbarian invasions from the Germanic tribes in the north and the Persians in the east weakened the empire's defenses. Rome found itself in a state of perpetual warfare, further depleting its resources and manpower. Internally, the empire was rife with power struggles and corruption. The Senate was often at odds with the emperors, leading to a fragile political system. Succession disputes often led to civil wars. Further destabilizing the empire, the once mighty Rome was now a shadow of its former self. The final blow came in the 5th century. The Visigoths, a Germanic tribe, sacked Rome in 410. Just a few decades later, in 476, the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustus, was overthrown by the Germanic king Odoacer. This marked the end of the Western Roman Empire. The fall of Rome was not just an event, but a process. It was the culmination of a series of interconnected challenges that the empire was unable to overcome. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its legacy lives on. Its influence can be seen in our legal systems, languages, and architectural designs. Even in its fall, Rome teaches us valuable lessons about the complexities of managing vast empires and the constant change that is an inherent part of human history. The Roman Empire may be history, but its echoes are heard even today. For centuries, Rome was a beacon of civilization, setting a standard that many subsequent societies have sought to emulate. The empire's vast expanse and profound influence make it impossible to ignore its legacy, which is deeply woven into the fabric of modern life. Let's take a journey into the echoes of Rome, shall we? We can start with the legal system. Roman law, with its principles of equity and justice, laid the groundwork for many modern legal codes. Its concepts of citizenship, rights, and duties are still evident in the constitutions of numerous nations. Next, we find Latin, the language of the Romans, has left an indelible mark on the linguistic landscape. While Latin may no longer be spoken conversationally, it lives on in the Romance languages, French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and Romanian. It's also the foundation of scientific, medical, and legal terminology. In architecture, the Romans were master builders. Their pioneering use of arches, aqueducts, and concrete is replicated in modern infrastructure. The Colosseum, an enduring symbol of Rome, continues to inspire stadium designs around the globe. The Roman influence extends to religion as well. The spread of Christianity under the Roman Empire has had a far-reaching impact on the religious and cultural makeup of the Western world. Even the Roman model of governance, with its blend of autocracy and democracy, has found echoes in the political systems of many nations. The idea of a Senate, a body of elder statesmen, has been adopted by numerous governments, including the United States. And let's not forget the Roman calendar, which, with some adjustments, is the one we use today. Every time we check the date, we're reminded of Rome's influence. The Roman Empire has left a legacy that continues to shape our world, a testament to the power and significance of this ancient civilization.